Well, good morning, you guys. Got my French press going. And now we're going to enjoy a nice cup of coffee. Oh, that is good. Say good morning. Say welcome to another video. We're going to go ahead and let the dog out. And we'll just bring you guys along for the ride today and see what we got going on. Anywho, let's go get the dog because he needs to go outside. Of course, I've got all these contraptions for baby girl. I was gonna say contractions. I was like, no, I don't have contractions. What time is it? It's baguette making time. We gotta hurry. We gotta hurry because our starter, I don't know if it has peaked or it's about to drop or fall. Okay, it says mix 375 grams of water and starter. Okay. So 375 grams of water here. Dang it, I'm short. 10 grams. Okay, 375 grams of water. And then we're gonna do 100 grams of starter. We're gonna do the float test. And she is floating. She's floating all right. And now we mix. And now we're gonna add in 500 grams of flour. Got our flour. Okay, kind of like to do this. Get it nice and even. Honestly, I don't know why I'm doing this even when I'm doing this by weight. Now that I think about it. Oh my gosh. I gotta be so smart sometimes. That was such a me moment right there. I've been doing that the past couple of times. Why didn't you guys tell me? I'm obviously doing this by the weight. I'm thinking I have to be like so precise. Oh my gosh, you guys, like you can't make this stuff up. I'm very excited about these sourdough baguettes because I've never, well, I'm just very fresh into this whole bread making like experience, and so far I'm really surprised by how everything has turned out for me. I feel like I haven't had a lot of trouble, but at the same time I'm getting better, and it's just like, wow, every time I just feel like I'm learning, and it's just so cool. I'm very excited about these baguettes tomorrow because I have not made baguettes, but I just can't wait. Do we see the dough? How like sticky and gooey it looks? Now we're gonna let this autolyse. Is it autolyse or autolyse? I'm gonna call it autolyse. Autolyse. I don't know what I'm saying. If I'm saying this wrong, you guys are probably laughing at me right now. I'm gonna look this up and then I'll be back. But okay, 1 hour. We're gonna let this just sit here and autolyse. Okay, that's all for now. And it's that time again where the sun is about to set. Why does she have a shoe in her hand on my bed? I don't know. Say hello. Say hi. Oh, hi, Mama. It is time to water the monkey tail cactus. This is my favorite plant in all of my collection because she's so funky. But I can't remember the last time I watered this girl, so let's go ahead and get her a little soak. Yes, what's going on? She needs to take a shower. Take a shower. Take a shower. Take a shower. Tiki wiki. Tiki wiki. She's like, take a shower? I love taking a shower. I know, right? Hi. I think she should be good now. See, it's not even like 10 minutes later and that sun is down. So sad. And it's only 5 o'clock. I told myself I was going to record this while the sun was still out, but I have a very limited time these days. I just want to quickly show you guys everything that I got at the thrifty over the weekend. And it's all just right here. Oh yeah, I've got a few other things, but I'm not going to pull them down. Anyways, let's get into it. So I found this blanket for $3.99. And I thought this is perfect for our picnics. So I will be using this for a little picnic. It's super, super big. But anyways, that's this. I also got this basket up here. Is she not so cute? I am just a sucker for baskets. I don't know what it is. And then I found this one. Super cute. Next up, I found this Dansk. I think that's how you pronounce it. Apparently this was made back in the 1960s. It's an enameled ceramic pitcher. I absolutely love this thing. This was my favorite find of my finds for $5.99. Okay, we need a little bit more light, so I had to move that chair. Next, I got just a basic shirt. I really loved the pattern on this. So, yes, got this shirt for me. The rest I got for baby girl. Got her a cute little dress, a basic shirt, I can't say that word. Corduroy? Wow, a word I can't pronounce. You guys get the point. I love green, so had to get this. And then this is an outfit, the pants and the sweater. Yellow is like my second favorite color, as you guys can tell. The pants also yellow, and then black pants, some jeans, some pajamas. These look like pajamas to me. It could just be an outfit. Honestly, does it really matter? Because it's winter. It's like you can wear pajamas all day and then a onesie. And I found this yarn for $3.99. This was a steal. Look at all this yarn. So I was so happy I got this I found this because tell me why. I want to get into crocheting, but I still have to get the crochet hooks. I've been hoping to find some on Marketplace for like $5, but no one has been posting their crochet hooks. So I might have to just buy them for the regular price, which they're only $15, but tell me why I'm being stingy. Oh, and then today I found these cute measuring cups at Target. What? These were only $5, so I had to go back and check these out. We were already leaving. And then these measuring spoons. They're so cute. Little pine trees. Yeah, I had to get these. I am very in the Christmas mood this year, so I want to already start decorating, but my boyfriend's like, no, we should wait, blah, blah, blah. Am I going to listen to him? No, I'm not. Stay tuned for Christmas decor. I am very excited. Anyways, I'm going to put all this stuff away and then we'll be back for more. Okay, we are back for more already because it is time to do our first stretch and folds. So this is what she's looking like. The last time I was attempting to make a sourdough loaf, and I was like, oh, it doesn't really matter if I do the stretch and folds on time. And what else did I do? Oh, and then I added like less flour versus starter, and it was just like a whole mess, and I didn't think it would be like such a big deal. I was like, how much of a deal could this really be? And let me tell you something, it's a big deal. You definitely have to do the stretch and folds every 30 minutes. And you definitely have to get the ratios of flour and water and starter and blah, blah, blah. They have to be precise. If they're not precise, your dough is just not going to turn out. That's what I found out. So that's what's been nice about this experimenting. That's my first stretch and folds. So we'll be doing this 4 more times, every 30 minutes. Sometimes it is just so hard being a human being because you have to be polite and professional and just so patient with people that you do not care to be polite, patient, or professional with, you know? That's just the gig. That's part of the gig. I need to take a deep breath. Are we good? Yes, we're good. Tell me why my kombucha literally just exploded. What happened was I over fermented this kombucha and I put it in the fridge, then I put it on the counter, and I've been meaning to throw it out, but for some reason I just haven't. I'm just like literally thinking about throwing the whole bottles out, right? And I've just been meaning to do that, but I just left them on the counter. And right now the top just popped off. So I literally thought I was going to die. Like I was washing dishes and all of a sudden I hear and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't know what that is. What the heck is that sound? And I look behind me, lo and behold, it's the freaking kombucha and the lid just literally opened. But it's still low-key hissing in there, but I'm scared because like what if it like, and then like glass shatters everywhere and it's like flies and is that like major extra or is that me actually like being precautionary? Not me being like, oh, I'm being so precautionary and I should have just thrown this out and now there's a big old mess. You guys, I swear, it's always something with me, you guys. I am literally scared to go in here. Oh my God, I'm terrified. Which one opened? Which one opened? Is it that one? Oh my God, look at this mess, you guys. Oh my God, no. I gotta get this other bottle out of here. I gotta think quick. What am I gonna do? What the heck is smoking over here? Oh, it's my kettle. Now I'm paranoid. I don't know why I'm paranoid. I think I just get this way when like I get really overstressed. The baby just like was screaming the last hour, and it's like this like mostly every night, and I feel like that's why I'm breaking out everywhere, because I just get super stressed out, you guys. Like I literally like look at my skin. I'm just like breaking out. Again, I don't even want to show you guys up close because it's so ugh. I just like get so stressed out sometimes, you guys, between like work and like my child. Some days I just literally I'm just like let me just okay, that's major extra, like being extra, but you guys know what I mean. I think we all feel like that sometimes. I'm gonna take care of this before I take that hot steamy shower. Look at this, you guys. Oh my goodness. You guys, if it is all the way back, oh my gosh. Honestly though, thank God I had it underneath these cabinets, because if that would have exploded right here, it would be all over my ceiling right now. This could have been so much worse. Oh my gosh, you guys. I like the things I get myself into. I keep forgetting to wet my hands before I do the stretch and fold, so that way the dough doesn't get all sticky on my fingers. But of course I always forget. You guys, that was so scary. The sound of that hissing, it was like I was like, what the heck is in here? I was like, is that a snake? It's like funny, but it's not funny. I was so scared. I was terrified. I ran so fast out of the kitchen. I was like, ah! So do not leave your kombucha, your over fermented kombucha that you knew was over fermented, on the counter, because apparently they can burst. Well, I knew that. The only thing is that I just didn't want to get rid of the bottles, but I was just like, I don't know, I was procrastinating. And this is what I get. This is exactly what I get. There's kombucha all over the back wall. Oh no. Well, hey guys, hello. I am out of my hot steamy shower with all my face cream because I am so stressed out that I am breaking out. Stress out breakouts. So I decided I would sit here for a moment and let my hair kind of air dry, and then I'm gonna finish blow drying it. But I'm in my robe. I decided I will sit down for a minute because I haven't sat down at all today besides when I'm working. Okay guys, we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Well, hello there. Good morning. So let's get started. Here is what my dough looks like. Gonna go ahead and dust my surface a little bit. I like those people that are just like, I will make a mess if I do that. Oh my goodness. This is like very tacky. This is actually pissing me off. I thought this was gonna be easy and smooth. Like I just made a perfect loaf of sourdough, and now all of a sudden this dough is like unworkable. This just pissed me off. This just really pissed me off. Somehow I must have went over on the water. So for now, I've put the baguette dough back into the fridge, and hopefully It helps it kind of like get cold and stiffen up a little bit. I don't know. That's just what I asked ChatGPT. Anywho, I've got baby girl over here making a mess. Say hi. I'm making a mess. Say I'm making a mess. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's a little bit disappointing whenever the bread dough doesn't come out the way it's supposed to be, because it just makes a huge mess and it gets tacky. Getting tacky flour on your hands is so hard to come off. It's not like the end of the world, but it's just little things like that do get me a little bit irritated. I really thought this was gonna be a seamless transaction between me and this dough bread. Like I thought I was just gonna roll out my little doughs and, you know, shape my baguettes and it was gonna be done in no time, but apparently not. So now we're gonna head over to the gym here shortly. I've got some yarn I gotta pick up from this girl off Marketplace, so pretty excited to get my yarn. I ordered my crochet hooks last night. So you guys, I spent the $15 that I was trying not to spend, but hey, it's an investment in my hobby. And I also ordered some paintbrushes for my oil painting, because I got these paintbrushes, but they're like really, really broad and I can't paint anything with these huge paintbrushes. Anyways. That was mighty strong. Morning to you guys. That is lovely. That is quite lovely. Okay. I'll be back, you guys. I gotta go take the dog out. And then we have to get going, because I gotta go to the gym. But I overall am just very upset over this whole baguette dough thing. That really upset me this morning. Is there such a thing as like baker's rage? Like road rage, but baker's rage? You know what I mean? That's gotta be a thing. Because like to spend all those hours working with your dough, letting it rise, proofing, fridging it overnight, and I don't know what the terms are for these things, but there's gotta be a baker's rage. I have that right now. So I need to go take a walk. And then this here is Le Bébé getting into the dog's treats. What do you think is in her mouth? A dog treat. Puppy chow. Sometimes I'm like, it would be nice having a nanny. But then I think, no, I'm built for this. I can do this. We can do this. Hey guys. So today is Wednesday water day, which means we're gonna wash laundry and we're gonna water plants. So that is our two tasks of the moment. Say hi. Hey. Hello. Hello, YouTube. Hello. And then we're gonna worry about those baguettes. For right now, I need something that's a little bit more predictable, which is laundry. Laundry is not going to turn out wrong. All right, so I think we're going to wash whites first. Did I say we were washing whites and I did the colors in here? Classic me thing to do. At this point, we're just going to wash the colors. Okay. 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 Now we're gonna go find our watering can so we can water our plants before night sets, the sun sets. Okay, and she is hung up. But of course you can't see because of the glare. Okay, don't mind the baby so much, or yeah. I think we're gonna start off with these 3 over here. Okay, so they're in here. I think we're gonna clean them up a little bit before I water them because they are kind of a little bit crusty. So I'm gonna do that really fast. We'll give them a nice little watering. You wanna say hi? You crack me up. She's waiting. My boyfriend absolutely hates when I use his bathtub to do my plant chores, and he hates it when I leave like a little bit of a trace of like just like the dirt. Like it will literally be like just a couple grains of dirt and he will throw a fit. Not like an actual fit, but like he'll be like, oh, why did you do that again? And I'm like, ugh, get over it, just rinse it out. Sorry, I forgot to rinse it out. So these days I just try really hard to make sure that I extra rinse. Otherwise, he starts complaining that I use his bathtub to do my house or my plant chores. So yeah. Take a shower. Take a shower. Take a shower. Take a shower. I'm taking a shower, look, Bubs. Sí, se ve que sí, apenas lo acabo de corregir. Sí, sí, sí. But I think I have some good news. I think my dough is finally workable. I'm gonna go ahead, maybe not, maybe not. Hold on. I'm getting anxious again. Okay. It's still kind of tacky though. All right, let's do a little walkthrough of all the plants that I've watered so far. These that are here don't need any watering. Oh my gosh, this just takes so long, you guys. And my apartment looks so crazy. Here's a couple of plants. These are very delicate, so I put them there. Having plants is very fun until you have to give them a nice soak to kind of get all that dust off of them. I haven't done this in a while, so it was time that I give them a full bath. So that's what I did. And then we have more in here. So yes, having plants is fun, but it's also a lot of work, you guys. So what's crazy about it is that that's not even all the plants. There are people that have way more plants than me, but I feel like I have a lot of plants. And then just when you think you're done, you're not really done. because you have this plant shelf here. Can't really show you guys really well because I'm working, so I can't show you my screens. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a pause on the plants for now because I'm getting kind of exhausted. Hopefully they dry off soon and then I can hang them all back up. All right, guys, so many moments later. Well, not that many moments, but do you guys want to see the atrocity of baguettes that I made? Whoever is the inventor of baguettes will be so ashamed of me that I made baguettes this way. No further questions. No further questions. Honestly, they taste very soury, like sourdough. But they do not look appealing to the eye. Baby girl seems to like them though. Yee. Do you want a little beat? Mmm. I'm gonna make us a sandwich and then I'll show you guys what that sandwich would look like. But they're not half bad, right? I mean, they could have been much worse. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oops. Nothing like a hot sandwich. Right, Butt? Ready to try? Hey, sandwich? Here. Could you have at it? Mmm. Put it in this basket. I don't know how good this idea is going to work. It seemed a lot bigger before I started putting this yarn on here. I got all this yarn for $20 today. Hopefully it'll also fit this bunch. Okay guys, I'm just gonna attempt to put this basket up here. Hopefully this works. Okay, well that worked. Let me not fall. This is just one of those moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, thank goodness I got this basket. That's perfect. More storage. Okay. We are up nice and early, getting ready to pop this into the oven. Hopefully our loaf turns out, you guys. Because I don't feel like I got the flour ratio perfect because my scale went out of funk. So we'll just have to see. Go ahead. Pop her out. Now we're going to score this bad boy. The only thing is, I think I need to get a new one because as you guys can see, this is kind of like, it's not sharp at all. So Let's go ahead and score this baby girl. I definitely need to get a new one of these. That's as good as it's gonna get. Hopefully it gets better. Actually, I shouldn't say that. "25 minutes at 450 degrees. Okay, oh my gosh, I am so happy by how this turned out. You guys, the cut is gonna tell me everything. So far, I'm liking how beautiful she looks. Let's get her out of here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Even the designs are looking so much better than all my other designs. That one fell off, but look how perfect this one is, despite the fact that I have a very janky, unsharp blade. Wow, she's beautiful. Okay guys, we'll just have to wait an hour or so to cut this, and then we'll see if she's worth the hype. She might be better than my last one if she tastes good and, you know, she looks good inside.